Hey, 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 welcome back to Melinda's Messy Sink. Sorry about my voice, y'all. I think I'm trying to catch the bug, but I'm hoping it's just sinuses or something, so I'm just apologizing in advance for all this. Today I have a fun collab hosted by Biggs Adventure. Her and her husband have a great channel. There's a lot of gluten-free cooking, and she talks about homesteading and canning and pantries, challenges, and all kinds of awesome things. And they are just the nicest people. So I have listed Cynthia's channel in the description box below, and she will add me to the collab playlist, which will be listed below as well. I'm actually catching up. The collab started last week, and I had my foot thing going on, and so I wasn't able to get my video ready. As you know, my dog has to make his appearance every single video. I think whenever I start talking to the camera, that's his trigger. It's time to get something to drink. So, back to it. So last week, the challenge started and I wasn't able to get my video done. So this week, I've combined 2 weeks worth of challenges. I'm gonna give you a freezer tour today, and we're gonna get one of my freezers all cleared out. And then I'm also gonna show you a meal plan where my meal plan is based on everything that we already have on hand. So let's get started on this week's video. Hey guys, we're gonna start our pantry tour in my large deep freeze. I am actually out in my garage. We have a total of 4 freezers in our house. The freezer that's in our refrigerator in our kitchen. I have this large deep freeze, another freezer, which I'm gonna, 2 more freezers, which I'm gonna show you shortly. All right, so in this freezer, it's pretty organized. I mean, it leaves a little bit to be desired, but not as bad as the one we're gonna do together. This basket is breakfast meats, bacon, sausage rolls, sausage patties, this sherbet, we're out of room in our ice cream thing, so it's sitting here. This is my beef crate. So this is cube steaks, roasts, stew meat. All that kind of stuff is down here in this crate. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. All right, and then I'm just gonna put this back over here. And then here we go, here's the chicken one. This is my chicken crate. So we must have been looking for something and moved this chicken over from there to here. I'm gonna put my chicken back in here. I do have a couple of larger chicken, like chicken wings. I think I'm gonna poke a hole in it. Like those big monster packs of chicken wings and chicken thighs, those are here. I also have some onion rings and some extra crispy fries, bread, rolls. There's a turkey down there. In this basket up here, it's like different types of chicken that we shrink wrapped. So we made them nuggets, strips, that kind of stuff. I also have like hot dogs, some lunch meat. These are buns, sub buns. I've got some Little Smokies, some brats, that kind of stuff is in that basket. And then on this side of the deep freeze, I've got another gallon of ice cream, some Tennessee Pride breakfast sausages. There's still quite a few in there. That is a big ham down there, and that is ribs, I think. I can't reach it, I'm too short. But I think that's a couple packs of ribs down there on the left. Yeah, you can see the ribs now when I move the ice cream. All right, and then over here on this shelf, I've got some frozen tortillas, some buns, some meatballs, some pork chops, some chicken nuggets. And then these are pork chops that were laying there because this is my whole pork milk crate. So there's lots of pork chops in here, boneless, bone-in, ham. There is some pork carnita meat in here that's left over that's frozen. So this whole milk crate is pork. And that gives you the general idea of what all kind of meat is in this big deep freeze. So I'm doing pretty good on meat. So as I'm planning my meals, I know, how much meat I've got, those kinds of things. I do stock this based on whatever's on sale. So if I'm at the grocery store and they've got some kind of meat on sale, even if I have it, then I still will go ahead and grab a couple more packs, just because we go through stuff so fast. All right, moving on to the next freezer. This is actually a refrigerator that we have in our garage that has drinks in it. Well, we use the freezer, the ice maker doesn't work, but primarily what this freezer is for hamburger. I've got all this thing full of hamburger. I have this thing is full of hamburger as well. This particular bin has my husband's French bread pizzas. It has a couple of French loaves from whenever I do lasagna love. I'm trying to make you see it. From whenever I do lasagna love, I buy these in multiple packs at Sam's, and then I freeze them so that whenever I need garlic bread. So that's what's in that container. Up here, there is 2 packages of summer sausage that my husband shrink wrap. I have a couple of deep dish pie crusts, and then I've got some of these frozen pie crust here as well. And then last but not least there are 3 packages of pecans that we had left over from Christmas. This is also where we put all of our freezer packs for like coolers and my husband's lunchbox, those kinds of things. Where we're gonna spend the majority of our time today is in this hot mess little small chest that I have going on here. Y'all, this is our snacks, our frozen veggies, all kinds of stuff is in this freezer. So we do really, really good, and then we start buying stuff, and then we cram it in there, and then it turns into this hot mess. So today I thought we would spend our time organizing this freezer so that I know what kind of snacks that we have, so that as we're going through the month and I'm trying to do a low spend, I know to use this stuff up first. So I'm gonna get you set up on my tripod, and my husband's nice enough to help me dig in and figure out what all's in here, and if anything needs to go to the trash, or if we can combine anything and we can get this situated. All right, so did I happen to mention that we're doing this on a day that it's like 30 degrees outside or something crazy? Our garage isn't too bad, but it's not heated. So I know whenever I start touching all this frozen stuff, I'm gonna be getting chilly. So I'm gonna put my gloves on. How often do you guys clean your freezers? I am thankful that that I joined this collab so that it would force me to have to do this. Also, I apologize ahead of time for any weird angles that you're seeing, but sometimes I'm only 5'2" and I can't reach all the way to the bottom. So, all right, so we've got some taquitos. We've got some some frozen pizzas that I'm not sure what happened there, but we'll get that worked out. Texas toast, garlic knots, fish sticks, waffle fries. Got this big bag at Sam's, and that's what's left. Some mozzarella sticks. I think we might have a couple of these, but so we'll probably come into another one of those. Looks like we have a little bit of onion rings left over. Yeah, here we go. Here's some more mozzarella sticks. This one has not been opened either. So we've got 2 unopened mozzarella sticks. And then this looks like some onion rings. Those might need to go in the trash, I don't know. Some salmon. That might be able to go over in the other freezer. Some tater tots. Three things of frozen whipped topping. I know I probably bought like 4 or 5 of these over the holidays. I bet you these were in here the whole time. Spent money when I didn't need to, darn it. All right, this is pre-cooked chicken meat that I use to make our chicken quesadillas. And then I have another frozen pizza down here. All right, over here, we have another frozen pizza. We have egg noodles. Those sound really good about now. Some cut frozen corn. A little bit of mixed vegetables left. And then I have 2 bags of this frozen corn. This is corn on the cob that we flash froze and put from this year's, we bought it from a farmer who grew corn locally. So we're excited to use that up. All right, up here in the basket, we've got more mixed vegetables. We've got some cut okra, some potatoes O'Brien, and some chicken fried rice. All right, so I'm gonna tip you guys up so you can see what's in. So you can see it is empty, 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 except for a crate. And that white bin, that's over on your right, that is actually sitting on a shelf, so there's nothing underneath that. So we are gonna go through what all's on this table and figure out if we need to move it to another freezer and how we're gonna get all this put back in. All right, so we're gonna start with our French fries type things. My husband got the French fries, the tater tots, and the onion rings out of the big freezer, and we're gonna put them all down in this basket. All right, we're gonna pinch these 2 small things of onion rings. They might be freezer burn. And then we're also gonna pinch this little thing of mixed veggies. All right, next we are going to go ahead and put our frozen veggies back in that basket. I'm gonna take my what is this called? My chicken fried rice, my vegetable mix, my frozen corn, and my okra. And I'm gonna put that all in this top basket. I found a bag of potatoes O'Brien. I'm gonna put those in by the French fries. Down at the bottom, I'm gonna have my husband put the salmon over in the deep freeze with all the meat and the chicken fajitas meat that we use for quesadillas. All right, so down at the very bottom of that big blue crate, I'm gonna put the 2 bags of mozzarella sticks and the fish sticks. All right, then I'm gonna put my noodles down there and my hubby's pizza. All right, and then next, we're gonna stack these different types of garlic bread in here. We're gonna add the what are these called? Taquitos. And then these frozen pizzas. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna try to get these whipped toppings in this refrigerator, even if I just kind of gotta pitch them. All right, now my whipped topping is by the pie, the deep dish pie crust, so I'll remember that I already have some of those. So let me bring you over and show you what the freezer looks like now. All right, so this whole side is onion rings, French fries, for any kind of frozen potatoes, and those 2 large bags of corn that we froze this summer. I've got my frozen veggies up here in the basket. And then I just gotta move this just so you can see. And then down here, I've got my frozen pizzas. I've got my mozzarella sticks way down there that you probably can't see. They're on the bottom. The frozen pizza. I have place for my garlic toast, my garlic knots, my frozen Reams noodles, my taquitos go there, my fish sticks, and then I still have plenty of room to add new things as needed. Okay guys, we finally got all that done, but I'm so glad to have it done and to have it over with. It feels like I've got a new game plan of what all was in our snacks and frozen veggies freezer. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey. Don't forget to check out the playlist below of all the awesome creators who are participating in this month-long challenge, as well as our Biggs Adventures channel, which, as I said, I have listed in the description box below. Don't forget, Jesus loves you. I'll see you in the next one.